an absolute scorcher of a day today. Oh look! Oh, the blackbirds. Oh, I wonder if I can zoom in. They're nesting in a bush over there. It's not even 10 o'clock and already it's too hot for me. So I've just been doing a couple of jobs and I'm going to go in for my morning coffee in a moment. But look, the first dahlia's out. Isn't that gorgeous? That one's called Pooh. P-O-O-H. I'll take you over and I'll show you one of my favourite jobs with the daylilies. So each flower just comes out for one day, hence the name Daylilies. I just love the colours. They sort of grow like weeds a bit really, these, but I really like them. And then this is a really satisfying job. Just snap them off. Oh, I love that snapping sound. Can I find any more? There we go. Oh, there we go. And then they just keep on flowering on extra buds. Oops. I have that willow structure there that I was hoping the cucumbers would scramble up, but it's not quite worked to plan. The cannas, which were put in afterwards, have shot up really quickly. Look how happy they are. I just love it in that rich earth. I've never had cannas so tall. I've just previously grown them in pots, so just it goes to show they love the extra nutrition and water that's in the soil. And at the moment we've just got nasturtium scrambling up there, but if I go to the base, what I was hoping was that these cucumbers that are struggling now because they've been shaded out, even though I put those in first, they were quite slow growing. I've just been all shaded out by all this activity, but there is one there. So I believe this one is one of Sherry's White Wonder cucumbers. We did a seed swap earlier in the year and I've never tried White Wonder, and that looks quite tasty actually and ready to go. Sherry did say these ones tend to be a bit bitter, so maybe growing it in a shadier place in soil that's quite moisture retentive, maybe that will make for a sweeter cucumber. But I'm going to pick it and I'm going to taste it. And I did notice on Sherry's YouTube that she has really successfully grown the crystal lemon cucumbers that I sent her some seeds for, but mine's looking a little bit sorry for itself. Look at that tiny little thing. So I've got a couple of choices here. Really, I just sort of write these cucumbers off, or I attempt to move them. I might not like that now at this time of year, but I could move them to somewhere sunnier and just really thoroughly water them in. But this one, I think I'm going to pick that. And let's see what it tastes like. That looks quite nice. Here we are on the picnic bench, where it's actually very hard to have a picnic because of all the plants that are still on here, but I have managed to find a tiny spot. There's the cucumber, the White Wonder cucumber. There's a daylily. Apparently they're really tasty in salads. The opened flowers make them look really colourful. And this is a daylily pod, which apparently really good in stir fries. and I've never eaten one, so I'm going to try that too. So I'm going to slice that now. I won't do it while holding the phone because I will have an accident. So here we go. You know, just slicing into that cucumber, it just smells so delicious. Let's try a bit. You're just going to have to listen to me munching now, unfortunately. That's really good. That's a really nice cucumber. It's quite mild in flavour. It's probably because it was grown in the shade. It's really sweet, not bitter at all. That's really, really tasty. More munching ensues. Next thing. So I'm guessing these are better when they're cooked. A daylily pod unopened. I expect this to be nice and crunchy as well. That's really fresh. Oh, the flavour changed as they got to the base. I'm not sure about that. I think I'm going to have to spit that out. Excuse me, I didn't want you to see me spitting. I'm going to have to freshen my palate with another cucumber. Much sweeter. So it's just such a, by the time I got to the base, it's just such an unusual flavour. I'm just not used to it. I didn't really know what to make of it. Maybe I'll try those in stir fries. Maybe it's the kind of thing you do have to cook. The tip of it was really fresh and nice, but the flavour intensified as the further down I got in the pod. And then the flowers as well. So probably the kind of thing, usually I think flowers don't really taste very much to me. Maybe it's just the kind of thing that just looks pretty in a salad. See, what you're not getting to see is my eyes rolling around. just some images of me eating, you know. I really like the petals. They've actually got a crunch to them too. That is really nice. So yeah, fresh flower petals for salads, really tasty. Pods, I wouldn't eat those raw. They're not quite to my palate, but I will try them in the stir fry. And the white wonder cucumbers, really good. Starting to feel a little bit healthy. I think it's definitely coffee time. Bye bye for now.